The story of a young Muslim who was a millionaire. Once upon a time, there was a young man named Abdullah. He was extremely wealthy, and there was no end to his riches. He had houses, cars, and possessions. Nothing was lacking in his life. His father was a prominent businessman. A few years ago, he passed away. May Allah grant him Jannah. At that time, Abdullah was immature, and he had not yet been involved in the business. After his father's death, he became deeply sorrowful and lived as an orphan, without a guardian. However, from his childhood, his parents had always instructed him to follow the Islamic rules and regulations. Although Abdullah did not like this, he followed these rules as much as he could to obey his parents. But as he began to mature and entered adulthood, he became more involved in business. Eventually, he became successful in business. However, over time, a question began to arise in his mind. Where can true peace be found? Where can one go to find tranquility and take a peaceful breath? What can be done to reach that state of peace in the heart? This question kept swirling in his mind, and while thinking about it one day, a verse from the Quran came to him.
ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب.
This means, indeed, by the remembrance of Allah, the hearts find peace. Abdullah began to read this verse repeatedly and reflect deeply on it. While searching for peace, he began to listen to various opinions. Some said, if you get a good job, you will find peace. Your heart will be at ease. While others said, if you succeed in business, you will find peace. After thinking about all these perspectives, Abdullah came to the conclusion that true peace can only be found through the remembrance of Allah. No other way can bring peace. One day, Abdullah recited another verse from the Quran.
ومن أعرض عن ذكري فإن له معيشة ضنكا.
This means, whoever turns away from my remembrance, for him is a difficult and narrow life. When he recited this verse and reflected on it, his belief grew stronger, and he became certain that peace could only be achieved through the worship of Allah.